Hi everyone, this is Diane. I guess I'm going to call this a Scrapistry episode because I'm using scraps of manila file folders. But I am making embellishments for my ledger journals that I started yesterday. This is an embellishment that I had made in a previous Scrapistry. It's just collage stamped all over it with a little bit of cheesecloth and braid and inked. And so I'm going to probably use this in one of these journals. And I did this one today, just stamped on it and inked around the edges. That's it. It's going to be a pocket. And then I started using my Distress Oxide sprays on these. So I'm just going to play around today for a little bit. I've got a bunch of stamps over here, and I'm just going to play and have fun. So I'll do some more spraying on some more of these pieces. I have my pages here so I can kind of get an idea for the right size. So that one will work for the tall, skinny one. I don't know how many things like this I'll need for this book because it's got, let me see, it's got a lot of digitals with prompts on it. Sorry, so this one might not need as many pockets, but I will make some anyway. This one definitely needs something here. So something a little bit smaller. I guess I can use that. I'll just make it a little shorter too. I love using the portions of the folders that have the tabs. So I'm going to cut that right there and there. Might as well do two while we're at it. I like this. Now, see, this folder was used, and some of these were also. Well, those don't have anything on them, but that one has writing on it. So you just turn it around and put that on the back side. So, oh, it's got my uncle's address on it. There, take that off. But I'll use it this way. But this is a really unique one. This was one that had it was like a little pocket folder. But I love this with the dip in the middle, so I want to use that portion. And I think I'll put this in the large folder so I can use a large piece of this. The wide one. The wide journal, I mean, not folder. Alright, so the Distress Oxides need water to react to get that oxidized look. So I'm spraying these with water. And I've got all my colors up here. I'm going to use my Vintage Photo. I'm holding it up kind of high to give it a wider spray so it's not quite so complete in its coverage. Now I have peeled paint. And maybe a little walnut stain. Sometimes if it's too dark, I lay it over and blot it to remove some of the color, and it kind of spreads it out a little. So I would lose that speckled effect. So I'm only going to blot that one because that one was darker. Put a little more water on. You never know what you're going to get when you're using sprays and colors like this. And I'm going to stamp on these too. Now, the green kind of disappeared. I'm going to put some more green on. This is just water. I'm shaking the water. I don't need to shake the water. I'll do some more of those later. You don't have to watch. Well, maybe I'll do some and just I won't dry them. Because I do want a couple more that have color on them, I think. Some of these can be just journaling cards. This one has the scored part of the folder. So that might be interesting. This piece I thought I would make into tags. I'll just cut it like that, and then I can cut it down to size when I know where I'm going to put it. So I won't stamp on that one yet. Okay. Let's see what the cracked pistachio looks like. Faded jeans. And I think if I leave them wet instead of drying them right away, that they will have the oxidized effect more. So I'm going to set this aside and then do some stamping on some other cards. All right, so I have a bunch of stamps next to me, like I said. I'm going to stamp on these. I'm just going to let them dry a little bit more. They're still a little damp. I have a few pieces that I cut. This one I tore along the edge of the, the fold of the folder, and there's the score marks, and I left those rough edges. Look at that. I'm going to use this side out, and I think this is the right size. Maybe not. Yeah, that'll work. That's the right size. I thought I had it cut down to size. So I'm going to use this piece as a pocket, and I have my vintage photo distress ink here and my little distresser that Shell sent me. Shell Ratcliffe, her husband Clint made it. She sent it to me in a Happy Mail. Look at that nice little polished wood handle. It doesn't need a lot of distressing because it's coffee dyed, as you can see. I just wanted to do around the edges. So now what do I want to stamp on this? I've got some numbers. Some cool stuff there. I could stamp this on it so you could write on the pocket. Yeah, let's try that. We'll stamp that on it and then add some other decorative things. This is journals made from vintage ledger books, so I kind of was going with an office-y numbers and stuff like that look to it. These are my favorite numbers. These are from Graphic 45. I got them, I think I either got them from Amazon or from Stampington and Company. Maybe they're not Graphic 45, maybe they're Stampington and Company stamps. I don't remember. They came in a little metal tin and they had there's an alphabet too. I don't remember. Anyway, those are my favorite number stamps. I have this new stamp pad from Stampin' Up! And it's called Fresh Fig. This is not waterproof, so once I use this, I can't use anything wet on these inks. I'm going to use my number and just put some random number here. Number 315. I think I'll put that gentleman there. I left my black ink on the other table. I've got my Sahara Sand, which is a very light color, just to do a kind of a background. And I stamped off to make it even lighter. There, I think that's enough on that one. now I will do one for this one. And I might not use all of these in these journals. Just want to have them so that as I'm creating the journals, I don't have to stop and make the pockets. This one has writing on the back also. But once it's glued to the page, you'll never know it. She had foam on this, or he put foam on this, and I switched it for the felt, that this foam might stick to it better. I'm just not used to using foam. It feels like it doesn't glide very well. All right, we got that one inked. Take a look at the stamps I have over here. I brought another set of number stamps over that I really like, and this one is Stampin' Up, and they're like graffiti type. Each one has a different style. I've had these for a long time. They're dated 2004. Number 6. $64. Here's a little journaling spot. It says schedule, and it has numbers 1 through 5. Then it says proceed in an orderly manner. And I ordered this from an Etsy seller, and I can't remember their name. I got this one and this one. It's been a while, so I don't remember who they were. I think I got washi tape from them too. I have this set of journaling lines. I think these are from Autumn Leaves. So I think I'll stamp some of these straight ones on with no border around them. The little freewheeling ones. Freewheeling, that didn't come out right. Freewheeling. I guess that one's good enough. Let's do some of these now. I do want to put a little ink around the edge. as well do this one while we're at it. I'll use this lined stamp on this one. I'll just put this little lady on here, just 'cause. And I'll use my fresh fig for her. I could make her into a postage stamp. Trying to think what else I want to add to this. I don't have to add anything else. I like this circle, but it's a spool of thread, so it doesn't really go with what we're doing here. See what's in this one. This is just some writing on a postcard. Got some numbers here. Let's start with the numbers. It's really hard to see these. I had to make sure I had it the right way up. I just want to do these along the edge. Maybe just this little clock, and that should be enough. I'm still here. Still thinking. Oh, I just stuck my thumb right in that fresh, wet ink pad. I use this one that says letter. All right, getting quite a pile here of our pockets. To help me, I've got so much stuff on my desk. I'm trying to keep my stamp blocks over here, my stamps, my pile of stamps to my right, and the colors up here. I like that this has little brown speckles in it. It's fun to get my stamps out and play with them sometimes. I always have fun playing with color. To save time, we'll do the last ones with kind of the same stamps, I guess. This one is one of my favorite stamps. It's a tag, little replica of a tag. It's so cute. I'll put our gentleman on there again. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. This one was made previously, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards, pockets. 8 pockets. And I might want to make journaling cards too, but for now I'm going to go actually start on creating pages, decorating pages. So I'll be back maybe today, maybe not, but I will be back. Bye-bye.